So we have a respirator that is attached to tubing. We have a machine that's been set up, and at first it's going to say exercise number 0. Your next step is to find a person. I'm going to use Alex for this one.
Yay!
So Alex, grab this. Lanyard goes over your head. Have you put one of these on before?
Nope.
Okay.
Take my glasses off.
Yep. So the respirator has a soft side and a stiff side. The stiff side is going to go on your nose, and then it has, and the soft side is going to go under your chin. And it has 2 of these straps. One of them is going to go below your ears around your neck, and the other one is going to go above your ears and to the back of your head. So you can put that on. Yeah, so like that, perfect. And then what you do, the purpose of the stiff piece here is to fit around your nose. So what you do is you pinch it like that so it fits around your nose. And now you should be able to breathe normally, but like you should feel like you're somewhat restricted, yeah? Excellent. All right, so now we're gonna go to the machine here. So we need to do 7 tests. One of them is gonna be breathing normally. There's gonna be like breathing with like deep breathing. There's gonna be like moving around, things like that. We have a Google form that this data gets entered into, and the Google form tells you what the 7 different activities are. So we just go through the steps in order, and the machine is set up to do 7 tests in succession. So step 1 is normal breathing. So I'm just going to have Alex breathing normally, no talking, no hyperventilating. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the start test button. This takes about 60 to 90 seconds. During this time, machine does 2 things. First, it calibrates to make sure that there is enough particulate in the environment that it can actually measure against what's going on inside the mask. And then it measures what's happening inside the mask. So we just wait, la da da. Alex looks real bored for about a minute. And then after a while, the machine is going to change this number to 2, which means that it has started doing the second phase of the test. So when the machine switches to 2, I'm going to look over here to see what step 2 is, which is going to be deep breathing. And then I'm going to tell Alex to breathe deeply, but we still have to wait for the first bite to finish.
Yeah, it is boring.
Yeah.
It's not as fun
It's
as I thought it was going to be.
It's really not. Okay, step 2. So now, Alex, what I want you to do for the next 60 to 90 seconds is basically take deep breaths in and out, like you were, like I was checking your lung sounds, right? Just keep doing that. Don't hyperventilate. I don't want you passing out. And just keep doing that. And as he's doing that, back on the machine, a few seconds after it starts phase 2, it's going to give us the score for phase 1. So his score is 200. And the machine says pass. So I'm going to go over here on the Google Run form, and for step 1, normal breathing, I'm going to enter 200. And this is basically going to repeat a bunch of times. I'm going to cut so much of this out.
That's good, because people are not going to watch all this.
Exactly.
Don't pass out, please.
I like this plan.
When I do this, I'm probably going to pass out.
Okay, so in phase 3, what I want you to do is I want you to go, like, look to the left, and look to the right, and look to the left.
Breathing normally.
Breathing normally.
No talking.
Also no talking.
Bad Alex.
And so now you're going to be doing that for the next minute and a half. Meanwhile, the machine is calculating the score for phase 2, which comes up as 200. So I'm going to enter that into the form, and more waiting.
Should we talk about the form and like what should go in the form besides that?
Yeah, sure. We can do that. So the first part of the form includes a date, which I don't know, what date is it?
It's the 17th.
November 17, 2014. First name is Alex. I'd ask him his last name, but he can't answer because he can't talk right now.
L-E-F-F-E-L-L. And if that's wrong, don't tell me.
L-E-F-F-E-L. We'll get his MIT ID number later, and then it says for our building room number, we should say ambulance.
Except it's spelled wrong.
Which is totally where we all live, in ambulance. Our department is EMS, and supervisor name. What should we put for supervisor name?
Ben Steinhorn.
Steinhorn. Okay, that might not be the best thing. Okay, step 4. Step 4 is going to be move head up and down. So I want you to like look up 45 degrees, look down 45 degrees, look up 45 degrees, and just breathe normally through a minute and a half of that.
Actually, I'm really tempted to put Diddy because he needs to start pulling his weight around here.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's been promoted.
He's been promoted to supervisor. Let's do Diddy.
Didia S. Kaluri.
Yep.
Okay.
We should just make a universal pact that everyone puts down Diddy.
Meanwhile, the score for phase 3 was 128. So the passing score is 100. 128 is above the passing score, but not quite as great as 200. So what this tells us is that we had a really great fit when he wasn't moving his head, when he was just sitting there breathing, however he was breathing. But obviously once you start moving your head, you distort the mask, and then you start letting in some particulates around the edges. Typically where people are going to fail is going to be this one. So when people are doing this is when the mask gets distorted the most. Mm-hmm. So if anybody is going to fail just one, it's going to be this one.
No messing with it. No touching.
No, I mean, it's if you fail it, then you get to and like we're going to like make sure that it fits all around your face and like redo that one.